The accurate operations of gauges and warning lamps and operator controls are crucial to the safe operation of the vehicle. Start your inspection of the cab-mounted instrument cluster by doing a bulb check. Turn the ignition key on and check to make sure all warning lamps operate. Then start the engine and allow the engine to run as you monitor the operation of all of the gauges. Temperature-sensitive gauges such as coolant temperature, oil temperature, transmission temperature, and exhaust temperature gauges use variable resistance sensors to send varying voltage signals based on operating conditions. These gauges should change as the engine operation conditions change. Open gauge circuits will result in no voltage at the gauge and a low reading that does not change. High resistance in a circuit from a loose or dirty connector or a poor ground will result in a continually low signal from the gauge. Shorted sensors will result in high current flow to the gauges that can cause the gauge to burn out. A malfunctioning oil pressure gauge may be cause for an inspector to deadline a vehicle. On vehicles where the sensors are ECM inputs, the coolant temperature or oil temperature sensor signals will cause the programmed engine derate to initiate. On vehicles with electronically controlled engine management systems, check the onboard diagnostic system for any stored diagnostic trouble codes. The diagnostic trouble codes, or DTCs, can be retrieved using a scan tool or by retrieving the blink or flash codes. Scan tools will read both inactive and active codes, while the blink or flash codes will generally only show active codes. Scan tools are connected to the Diagnostic Data Link, or DDL. Stored codes will either be PID codes for parameter identifier codes, SID codes for system identifier codes, or FMI for failure mode indicators. If a DTC is in the ECM memory, follow the diagnostic flow charts for the specific code or codes to determine the root cause of the problem. Along with the instrument gauges and warning lamps, the cab also has driver controls for engine shutdown and engine speed controls.